Cryptocurrency. I want to introduce you my business partner in the cryptocurrency world. I haven't talked about it. He's been on stage several times. And also too, hold on, let's bring it up here. Yeah, you know, I'll unveil it. I'll unveil it while he's here. Yeah, I'll put it here. Put it here. We'll put it on top of him. Okay, good. That's a good stay. Good. That's good. He's gonna make me some good money. It's my son. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my cryptocurrency partner from Germany, Mao Lal. Give him a big round of applause. Good boy. What? Shh, don't give it away. So, when you woke up, did you say, I'm going to dress like JT? Because we look exactly the same.
My shoes are better than yours.
Okay, first time I met you, you had a man purse.
Yes.
Yes?
Of course, in Germany and Europe it's normal.
Not normal in America. You weren't in Germany when we met, we were in America.
Okay.
They almost arrested you. Yes, it was very disturbing. I have yet to recover from it as well. So, to make the story, I went to Mega Speaker Munich. Everybody said not to go. And I met him. He was sitting 8th row, 2nd seat, the first seat to the left of me. And he signed up, become part of the family. And then 4 months later, I happened to meet him in Berlin. And I didn't know what he did. And he picks me up in this like $300,000 Porsche. And I said, well, what? I'm in the car. I'm like, dang, man, what do you do? He goes, I do Bitcoin. I said, what? Yes, Bitcoin. I mean, what do you mean you do Bitcoin? Yes, I print my money. I mean, what do you mean you print your money? He goes, yes, I print money. I make money. I'm like illegal? No, very legal. And then he shows me his phone while we're driving. And you know, they have like taxi meters goes up. The account kept going up, and up, and up. And I went, he goes, yes, it's not even 11 and made 200,000. And I went, what? I said, what do you do again? He goes, Bitcoin. And I didn't understand anything about cryptocurrency. This was in June. And then I have tickets for the McGregor Mayweather fight. And it turns out that he had talked to Francie, and we were supposed to want to meet in the middle of nowhere up in Washington State. And I had a choice. Do I go to the McGregor Mayweather fight, my first Saturday off, biggest fight in the world, or do I drive 3 hours one way, 3 hours back to go take a look at a room full of computers for something I don't understand? And I remember at the airport I had 2 tickets, and I'm like, screw it. I went, and then I drove 3 hours, and then I saw this giant room with a lot of computers, and I remember saying, and tomorrow I'll show you pictures. And I went, what? And then I drove back, and the whole time I'm still upset not going to the fight, and then we sat down and he started showing me the numbers, and I said, you know what? I said, let's make this happen. And I have made millions and millions and millions in the last 8 weeks because our differentiating advantage is we are Bitcoin miners. I want to be the bank. I want to be the insurance company. We want to be the casinos. The house wins. You know, you can buy Bitcoin for, $7,000, and maybe it goes up and maybe it goes down, but that's risky. So in case people don't know, well, first of all, we share custody of a child. His name is Bitson. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the thing that makes me millions and millions. It is an S9 Antminer machine. And this thing just prints money. It's a computer that solves trillions of calculations in seconds. And the more calculations it solves, it then goes to a blockchain and it produces a certain percentage. And when you put them all together, it produces Bitcoin. And it makes a lot of money. It also looks like a bomb. And when I traveled to Australia with it, I have never been searched that many times. It was the worst experience. 3 times I got pulled over. So how is this making us, how is Bitsun making us a lot of money?
Bitsun is calculating every second, every minute, and mathematical formula. It's limited to 21 million bitcoins, and today we have about 16.7 million mined. But in the next 120 years, we will mine the rest. And every minute we are sitting here and we are earning money.
Let me check. I will check for us.
Okay.
It's my favorite part of the day. It really is.
It's not only Bitcoin. Bitcoin is, oh yes.
Oh yeah. It's a good point.
It's a very good one.
7 days a week, 365.
Bitcoin is like gold, and there are some other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum or Dash or Zcash, Monero.
And we mine though. So just understand what mining is. It's a giant room that is full of computers like this. And the big challenge, a lot of this room, is the overheating. 90% of your costs in a Bitcoin mining farm is the cost of power. And we have solved that problem by having special deals with various entities that allows us to have cheaper power. And he is the Wozniak, I am the job. And we're finding ways.
And I'm looking better.
Yes, you have a purse. Yes, full of Bitcoin. So we're modernizing it, systemizing it. We have some in America, some in Sweden, some in Germany, all over the world. And that's 90% of the cost. And, you know, and so the interesting part about this is when you are the bank, you have a better control of what happens. But the problem is right now is Bitcoin and other currencies, and let's talk about this too. Like a lot of people just think it's like Bitcoin, it's just Bitcoin. They don't know about the other ones. What's the difference between Bitcoin and Ethereum and Zcash and the other ones?
Yes, Ethereum is very interesting because in Ethereum you have a smart contract possibility. For example, you can put gold inside, information on gold, and you can send it via blockchain all over the world. It's cheaper, it's faster, and it's secure.
So this machine only does Bitcoin, but there is another machine that produces all the other currencies, correct?
That's
so,
the GPU miners.
GPU miner. What percentage of our mine is Bitsun's versus the other ones?
Bitsun's 30%, 70% GPU.
And we switch it on what factor?
We can switch all coins. If Monero is better, we can mine Monero. And that's very easy because we can make it in 1 hour. It's the most profitable coin.
Now, one of the things we're doing, and it's revolutionary, it's going to revolutionize the world of cryptocurrency. And, you know, I think why this partnership will work as opposed to other partnerships with people is that we are opposite. He has no interest in being JT Foxx. I have no interest in having a man purse. So, it really works. Yeah, I know.
Good.
Sale good. Sale good. So, he understands he's a Wozniak, and I'm the Steve Jobs, and I think that's why I think the relationship works as well. But for a lot of people right now, cryptocurrency is risky. And I tell my advice to you, and I don't know if you have the same opinion, but my personal opinion is you should never put more than 10% of your money in cryptocurrency, because I don't know if this is going to go to 50,000 or it's going to go to 0. But Microsoft uses Bitcoin, Subways uses Bitcoin, or other currencies. And what's interesting is the blockchain technology. That's the technology itself is probably the biggest revolution of this century. But for us, is trying to, how do we take away How do we take away the risk? The unknown. And one of the things is we're going to take cryptocurrency and we're going to back it by gold. Can you explain that?
Yes. As I explained it before, we have a token based on Ethereum. It's
I'll show it tomorrow. I forgot it upstairs in my room.
Oh,
Get distracted.
I have it also here.
You have it here? Not on you?
Not here, here, in the room.
In the room. Me too. It's in my room.
Oh.
Yes. Is it Mickey? Yeah.
Yeah.
I come visit. Are you in the Mickey? Are you in the big suite?
Yeah.
Okay. So one of the coins, there's 100 grand.
100 gram.
And that's
pure gold.
Of pure gold, and that's about $4,800, correct? US dollars.
US dollars.
US dollars.
And we are able to send it all over the world via blockchain. And it is the first gold-backed cryptocurrency in the world. The first.
Is it out yet?
No.
When date is the launch date out?
When you say you will launch it.
Exactly.
You are Steve Jobs?
You should have a painting with my face and body with muscles with that as well. And then another thing that we are talking about is also taking cryptocurrency and backing it by land. And the idea of that is, let's say, because a lot of times in order to cool these machines, it's more like waterfront properties. So the idea is, we said is, okay, let's take cryptocurrency, let's buy large tracts of land, and let's build a bunch of these Bitcoin mining farms. And then, if Bitcoin goes away, well, we can always tear the mines down and put developments on it because it's backed by land. And it's waterfront property, so, you know, and maybe up and coming future development. So that's one of the things that we're looking to really revolutionize. Because right now, the cryptocurrency world is very much driven by left-brain, geeky, purse-wearing individuals. And they haven't really brought the marketing and branding yet because it's so unknown. I mean, every time I think it's going to go down, it goes up. There's like, it's becoming very much mainstream. But then let's be realistic. What happened to .com? What happened to the other things? But, you know, people said that when it was at like 500, 1,000, 1,500, you know, and now it's at, you know, 8,000 US dollars. It just keeps going up, 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 up. So does that mean that if cryptocurrency crashes, it's still worth the price of the gold?
Yes, of course.
So how can it be worth more than the 4,800?
The gold?
Yeah, no, how could I say, so will the coin only be worth what the price of the gold is, or can the thing be worth more than the gold, but secured by the gold?
The coin can rise up much more than the London fixing now, because the London fixing is manipulated by the banks, and the blockchain can't be manipulated by the banks, and that will be the real price. Today we have 27 billion trading in gold per day. And if you put all this trading to the blockchain, then you can imagine what will happen.
When did you start mining? Because you were the first one. Because you can't just set up a bunch of machines like this in your home, correct? Can you set up like 5 of these machines and plug into your wall?
You can, but it will crash your power. Maybe.
So this will crash your power of your house.
If you run it,
why can't you just have 5 of these? Because the power, and also is the cost more expensive?
It's not only the power.
It's very loud. I'll show you tomorrow. It's very loud.
Yes, it's very loud. It's the power, the cooling, and also the power cost. Because if you make at home, you have too much power cost.
So, crypto backed by gold, crypto backed by land, still mining this Bitcoin with Bitsun, still doing all the currencies. You started a long time ago.
In 2010 I started. One of my friends, he knows that I am a fan of gold, because I have a gold business also now, yes, now 14 years. And he told me there's something, it's called Bitcoin, it's like digital gold.
Yeah, the first transaction Bitcoin was a pizza that was bought for how many Bitcoins?
10,000 Bitcoins for one pizza. It was on the 22nd of May 2010.
And what would the 10,000 be worth today?
10,000, 8,000, it's 80 million. 80 million.
That's one.
It's the most expensive pizza ever.
That's crazy. So what's the future of mining?
The future of mining, I think it will run the next 10, 15 years. And but the huge opportunity is the blockchain, because the whole financial market will come to the blockchain, and that's a $1 billion market.
What would be the best advice for people who are interested about cryptocurrency? What would you advise them? If you were the coach and you say, you know what, here's how I would advise you.
Start with 10% of your money. Don't take too high risk. Don't sell your house or your car, because I have customers. We have customers, they sold their house, but they were lucky because they doubled their money. But
that's not a smart way. That's not a smart way of doing business.
Yeah. Make it easy, test it, get familiar with this, and
I think I would say to you is I would look at cryptocurrency as you're either going to make more money than you've ever made in your entire life without doing any work, or you're going to lose it all. I don't think there's an in-between. And that's just my personal opinion. I don't think there's an in-between. So I, personally, full disclosure, am fully prepared to lose all my money. The money I put in this, I'm fully prepared. Because if it goes down, I'll be like, you know what? Yeah, we could have cashed out. It's funny, most people I know who invest in cryptocurrency really early, a lot of them have not cashed out. It's very interesting. You would figure they would cash out and just call it a day, correct? Even you, have you taken your money you've made?
I haven't taken my money, I've put it back. And
You're
invested in our son.
Oh boy. You want to go outside? No, you can't. You got to work 24/7. Yes. It's not child labor. The only person smarter than Alan is BitSunday. He solves trillions of calculations. I'm sure there'll be an app for that in the app. I know you're going to be around for the next 2 or 3 days, and I'm sure people would love to meet you. And tomorrow I'll show the pictures of our mine, and we'll show the coin as well. Mao, you're an amazing partner. You always say what you say you're going to do. I can't wait to take the world over together. Let me check updates. Don't worry about it. There's exchanges. To take your money out, you can sell your coins. It's just like the stock market, correct?
Yeah.
So maybe what we do tomorrow, you have what's tomorrow?
Monday.
Monday. So what we do maybe is, tomorrow morning we'll make it a cryptocurrency morning as well, other than networking. So if you want to learn more about cryptocurrencies and you want to talk, I know there's a lot of crypto people here as well. You guys can get together and kumbaya and talk, and then we'll have BitSun available for you to take pictures with. He charges 1 Bitcoin. But Mao, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I know Charlie Sheen's going to have big shoes to fill, but I will ask Charlie if he has a purse, because he's coming next. Ladies and gentlemen, give Mao a big round of applause.
So guys, we are here in Los Angeles, as mega success. Some of you just have seen the interview between JT Foxx and Mao Lal, CEO of CryptoGold. And if you better start now or you miss out and to start now, just click on my header and create just so that we go from there. You can ask me any questions on this topic. Thank you.